What's up, everyone? It's time for MLB The Show 25. I don't know for sure. Oh, well, we are doing Brett Riley tonight. I couldn't tell if we're picking up where we left off or we're just restarting his MLB The Show 25 career. If you hadn't heard the stream got well, if you hadn't heard the yeah, it looks like we're restarting his career. Like, yeah, we're restarting the 12 game series home games with starting with Northwest Arkansas and Springfield. That's what we were doing 2 weeks ago. That's what we were doing 2 weeks ago when that sudden internet disconnection happened, and the stream just stopped suddenly. I just hope and pray that we never go through that crap ever again. I'm going to see if I can rechange the title. Or I'll just change it when the stream ends. I can just change it when the stream ends. That's fine.
Fiasco, representing that first and 15.
Ryu, fresh off an incredible series, is ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Now it's the shortstop, Brett Ryu. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Ryu hit a homer in his most recent game. Left field getting pretty deep. And that one's off the top of the wall. Tying run is in to score from second.
Fantastic.
So the streak rolls to yet another game as he collects a hit here. Truly remarkable territory we're in, and he's at a point where he can start keeping the names of Joe DiMaggio and Joe Wilhoit in the back of his mind. I'm not saying he's going to get up past 60 and challenge them, but who knows? Back to the top of the order here. Next is the designated hitter, Noah Miller.
Noah Miller.
Runner at second with 2 down. This one's in the dirt. Tied up here early in the ball game.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Now this is lifted to center. Snags it on the run. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're at the end of 2. We're tied in this one, 2-2. Top half, third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Peyton Wilson.
Peyton Wilson.
Ground ball to short.
Right here.
Ryu. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Nobody out, and a runner at first. Ryu doubled home a run the first time at bat.
Hey, no one better, huh?
This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall.
Okay, just stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't go any further.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. We head back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Noah Miller.
I was
Pops this one up.
I was calming down for a little bit because I just got done doing Toon Blast earlier,
Came away empty
and
from an AB where he
the
had a
very
chance to
end
do
of that
damage to
video,
Tom
it
Brady.
made me really mad. I mean, like, the freaking ads were just like
1 out and 2 on.
not
Next to bat
helpful
for
to
the
me
Drillers,
tonight.
number 31.
I was about to think that the game for once was being remorseful to me and helping me win a level. But unfortunately,
Huge K there.
I guess
That's an opportunity.
the ads weren't helpful, and the game is unremorseful. Still, it is freaking stupid, and it infuriated me. I mean, I got a haircut, finally, from my stepdad, thanks to him. Even though he forgot last night, but I can't hold that against him.
Third out, that'll end the frame. So they
But I finally did get a haircut. I wish I would have had a much better vibe of getting a haircut if my 5-year-old nephew Josiah hadn't came down here and tried to and killed it just by attempting to tear up the entire basement.
Peyton Wilson.
The second baseman, Peyton Wilson.
Yeah.
Grounder to short. Ryu. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth.
Now batting.
And he
the
didn't
first
look fully
baseman,
confident on that swing. Might not have
and
recognized the pitch well. Hitting coach is going to want to see him commit
Now
and
batting,
swing
the
full
shortstop,
bore instead of making weak
Ryu.
contact. A frozen rope. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here. We're through 6 full innings, all tied up at 3. Bases are empty with
Now
2 away.
batting,
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brett
Ryu.
Ryu. That one is absolutely pummeled. Bangs off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base.
he
The
beat
relay
it.
throw, but he's in
He
there
beat it.
easily. 3 extra base hits in this game now. He's sending that slugging percentage soaring. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. And a big-time shot now to grab the lead this late in the game. So up next, Noah Miller.
10, designated hitter, Noah Miller.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose.
Digging in for the Drillers, number 31. Go-ahead run at second, here in the bottom half of the 8th. Rolls away.
Wait, where are you going? Stop!
To second, but he gets back just in time. No question, he was thinking about third there.
Watch out, grab me for us.
As you probably may notice, I'm using a white refurbished controller right now.
This one in the air to right, Town.
Like what I should have done
And we stay tied, inning
2
over.
weeks ago.
So
Well,
it's
last week
runs
as
on
well.
a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. 9th inning coming up. All tied up at 3.
It's the left analog stick that goes upwards.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Cam Devaney.
Ah,
That
crap.
one smashed to left
This is
field.
not good.
Fair ball.
Oh, crap. This is not good.
Into second
Oh,
now with
what?
nobody out.
Oh, come on!
What a great swing
What?
there. He
Now
really
batting.
put a lot into that base hit.
Luke.
Right down the line,
Really?
didn't overdo it, and kept it fair for a knock.
We're screwed. Totally screwed.
Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing.
I mean, it wasn't like this 2 weeks ago. Hang on. Before I continue with this 12 game series, I need to okay. Everything is fine. I'm just checking everything. Continuing on.
Ryu, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Top
What?
half of the second from Tulsa.
Bonobo Yoga? Yoga with the apes? What? Oh my god, that is just so stupid. Who does yoga with monkeys?
Grounds this one to short. Ryu.
I would never do yoga with a monkey.
1 out.
That's it out.
That's just so dumb.
Batting
or
ninth,
yoga with the
designated
apes or whatever. That's
First and
much
second,
worse.
Batting ninth,
digging in
the
for the
shortstop,
Drillers, Brett Ryu.
Ryu.
There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing.
Let's go, kid.
This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. One runs in, and here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. So the streak rolls to yet another game as he collects a hit here. Truly remarkable territory we're in, and he's at a point where he can start keeping the names of Joe DiMaggio and Joe Wilhoit in the back of his mind. I'm not saying he's going to get up past 60 and challenge them, but who knows? Coming up to the dish
The
for
batter,
Tulsa,
number
Noah
10,
Miller.
designated hitter, Noah Miller.
And now the 1-2. Rolls away a little bit.
There you are. Don't mess that crap up again.
Nobody better. Clutch
Here
up
comes the
for us
2-2.
right now. Ah, you got it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming around third. Throw to the plate. Safe. And they lead by 2 now.
Finally.
Well,
Oh
he comes
my.
through clutch with
And
the
I thought-
RBI single.
I thought he was gonna get
Big.
outed.
That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. One out, runner at second
Now
base.
batting,
Stepping to the plate for
shortstop,
Tulsa, Brett
Ryu.
Ryu.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Blasted
That's
to
outta
left,
here.
Way back and way gone. That's gotta feel good. A 2-run blast. And they add on. It's 7-4. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Diego Hernandez. Leadoff batter gets on, and they need to try to build on that. Get on base, score some runs, and claw your way back. Runner at first, nobody out.
I even.
On the ground, right side, boots it. Goes to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great
Crap.
effort there.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Peyton.
Next to bat for the
Now
Drillers,
batting,
Brett Ryu.
shortstop, Brett
Already a homer for him
Ryu.
in this one. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Foul ball there.
Okay, that was a little too early. It's fine.
Full house on the bases with 1 away. Swing and a drive. Gone.
And again, it's out of grand slam. Let's go.
It's another long ball in this game. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-4. Grand slams are always exciting. It doesn't matter what the score is. That one had to feel great. I don't know who's writing the script for this one, but talk about a dramatic grand slam. He was ready to break out the Carlton Fisk wave it fair if he needed to for that.
Now batting,
That's one
the
he'll remember
shortstop,
forever.
Brett
Here's the
Ryu.
shortstop at the plate, Brett Ryu. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. A frozen rope.
Now,
Snags that one. Runner takes
but
it
they
second.
both,
Insafely
well,
at
one of them
third
goes
with
to
one
third.
Now batting.
Protective
the
out, that's
designated
fine.
hitter, Noah.
2 outs and a runner at first.
Now
Now it's
batting.
the shortstop, Brett Ryu. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. Gets over his head.
Yeah, it was carrying.
Third. Relay throw home. Comes across to score. And the lead
Man.
continues to grow.
And the blowout
Nice job to drive in
continues.
the run. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch. A heater right
What
down
the-
the pipe.
what did I just
He
see?
was definitely geared up for it. We head back to the top of the
Now
order.
batting.
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Noah Miller.
Miller.
Next one's popped in the air into right, Town. They limit the damage here. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're at the end of 7. The Drillers lead it 17-4.
Yeah, we got things taken care of.
Every time up, he was a threat.
And that is how
That's
we
a big
respond.
Piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Brett Ryu with an eye-popping 35-game hitting streak. Can he extend it 1 more today?
You got
It's
this.
the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brett Ryu. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Ryu went yard twice in his last game.
Yep, in retaliation against the Naturals. Oh, yes. Let's go.
Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's a 2-1 game. Tack 1 more game onto his hitting streak, and what a way to do it. Clearly one of the most exciting players in the minors. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one.
What?
2 away and a run at first. Brett Ryu
Brett
now at the plate. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Ryu measures 5'10", batting 5th today, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games.
Okay, let's... Oh, crap. 4-1. Dang it.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The relay comes in to score, and it's now a 2-run game. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Man at second here with 2 away. Digging in the switch-hitting outfielder, Bubba Ali. 0-2 rocks and fires. Soft contact in the
Oh.
air. Catch is made. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings in the books in this one. Northwest Arkansas with the lead, 4-2.
Man, I'm gonna be sleeping well tonight.
All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Naturals, Spencer Nivens.
Spencer Niven.
Out to short. Ryu. Slings to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 34, Milo Rushford.
Runners at first and
Now
second,
batting,
and
the
nobody
shortstop,
out.
Brett
Ryu. He's already homered in this ballgame. And that one hammer. Is this one gonna go? It's
No.
a one-hopper off the
No.
wall. Should be extra
It almost
bases.
went.
1 run comes in.
But it's
Now
not
the
gonna
second
matter.
one crosses the plate.
And
Tie
but
ball game.
well, it's not gonna matter anyway because we're tied now.
That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. So up
The
next,
left fielder,
Bubba
number
Aline.
32.
The plan should be to hit behind the runner,
Aline.
perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
All square at 4. Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Yeager.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Janer Fernandez. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Swing, soft line drive. Now 2 away.
Oh crap.
Now batting, number 8.
2 down and a runner at second base. Digging in for the Drillers, Mike Sirota. Now here's the 0-2.
1-2.
In the dirt, but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close right there. In there, got the strikeout looking. Nice job controlling the damage out there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings down, and we are tied at 4. Two down and a runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for
Now
Tulsa,
batting,
Brett
shortstop,
Ryu.
Brett Ryu.
We're finally ahead by 2. Finally. Whoa, he tried to jump up and catch it, but you were too little too late.
Comes across to score. That's a double, makes it a 4-hit game. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bubba Aline. Big spot here, both teams showing good offense. A timely hit now would go a long way towards the win. 1-2 pitch. Now a flare off the bat, and it falls.
Yeah, he's probably gonna keep going.
The tag and safe, and they lead by 4. Picks himself up an RBI.
He was a second ahead. He was ahead by a second of that
Base
ball.
hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter.
Sometimes the player beats the ball.
Next to him, Cam Devaney.
Number 99, Designated hitter, Cam Devaney.
Cam Devaney.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Hit on the ground, might be two. One at second. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and
Or a second baseman.
Anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Brett Ryu. 4 for 4 with a home run and 3 doubles. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn, heads for second base.
Make it. He made it. He made it.
He's in there. Another knock. You do not see a performance like this every day. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Here's the left fielder, Bubba Aline.
Oh, jeez. In the dirt. Wait, no, the other way, stupid! No, stop! Oh my god.
1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Through 8 full. Tulsa with the lead, 8-5.
God, that was stupid.
Always great to see a player as locked
Well,
in as
whatever.
he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver.
I've had enough. Oh, sweet heavens, but Rack got off lucky this time. It doesn't matter, we won. Again.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus for some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause her husband's hustling.
Brett Ryu with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes on this standout prospect today. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Brett Ryu digs in now. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Ryu,
I suppose this was game
5
4.
runs in his last game. Line
Ah,
drive,
crap.
it's caught. That's the kind of lineout that will gnaw at a batter's soul. That one was a laser, and all you get for it is a walk back to the dugout. One gone, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Milo Rushford. On 0-1, the delivery. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Nobody on with
Now
one out.
batting,
Brett
the shortstop,
Ryu
Brett
will hit next.
Ryu.
Perfect at the plate last night. 5 for 5. Fouled off to the right. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Get out of here, get out of here.
It's off the top of
Dang.
the wall. Around first
Oh,
and
he's
heading for
so
second.
close.
And now the tying run is into scoring
Almost
position.
so close to just getting out.
So he stays hot at the plate and keeps the hitting streak alive with that knock. And at this point, I'm wondering what it's going to take for the streak to end. He keeps missing gloves when he puts it in play, so maybe it'll come down to a major league pitcher down on a rehab stint? I don't know. It's really something. Stepping to the plate for
The
Tulsa,
batter,
Jainer
number 3,
Fernandez.
second baseman, Jainer Fernandez.
Here it comes. Ground ball, right side, picks it up. Steps on first for the out. That inside fastball was so well placed, and the late
left
life
fielder,
earned
number
the weak
32,
contact for the ground out. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline.
Grissom. But okay.
Keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
And ball 4.
Nope.
2 aboard.
Alright.
Take your base.
Aline gets a walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose.
Digging in for the Drillers, number 31. Here's the 2-2.
In dirt.
Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases, though. Now the payoff pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. Play made. That ends the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. Northwest Arkansas ahead in this game, 1-0.
Hey,
We're set for the top of the
Leading
6th
off
inning.
for
Digging in,
Northwest
Trevor
Arkansas,
Werner.
The designated hitter, Trevor Werner.
Trevor Warner? Isn't he a legit MLB player? I'm curious.
Out to short. Ryu. The throw to first.
That's it out.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the
Now
6th.
batting, catcher,
It's so
Luke
hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Brett
The
Ryu.
shortstop, Brett
1 for 2.
Ryu.
4-0.
So easy to look at the big contributors in this
Ah,
lineup.
crap.
This has been a strong producer all season long.
What on earth? What happened?
A laser into the outfield. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Gets to second
tried
with
to-
nobody out.
He tried to catch it.
He's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Now it's the second
The batter,
baseman,
number
Jainer
3,
Fernandez.
second baseman, Jainer.
The Drillers, down by 4 runs.
Fernandez.
Here in the bottom
yeah,
of the
no
7th,
crap.
just past the stretch. Ground ball to third base. That's an out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris.
Here's the left fielder, Bubba Aline.
My life on the lines when I write heartfelt words, meant to fill hearts with a bright light. My eyes stay focused on the end of this tunnel. So far, this life has beat me up, but now I'm ready to rumble. The jungle is hungry. Predators want me.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft contact in the air. Takes it to first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Jose Ramos.
2 out and a runner in
Jose
scoring
Ramos.
position. Next to bat for the Drillers, number 31.
That's his name, Jose Ramos.
1-2 now. That's
And
a
it
base
drops.
hit. Run scores.
Finally, for once, we get a run on the board.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I don't know how he even made
We got 2
contact
innings
there, let
left.
alone barrel it up
Hopefully.
like that. That pitch was way outside. Some really impressive bat control for that laser. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And now the shortstop, Brett Ryu.
Dang it.
Second. 2 runners left on
Hey,
base.
why?
And they trail it 4-1.
Why? Why does that keep happening?
One away and a runner at first. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. On the ground, could be 2.
Oh,
glove flip to
wow.
second, on to first, double play, and that's
Glove
the inning.
flip.
Nothing doing here in this half of the inning, and the 9-1 and 2 hitters scheduled to start things
He
off.
just pulled
in
up
the
and
bottom
pulled out
third.
another trick.
Naturals out in front, 4-1.
Dang, that's cool. But it's no use.
He was a difference maker.
So
for
the
them
series,
this one. They took the loss.
the
but
series
he did
is
a nice
once again
job to
tied.
contribute. Brett Ryu, one of the most electrifying talents in the league, getting ready for this one. Can he deliver another memorable performance? It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down.
Batting
Stepping to
second,
the plate
the
for
center
Northwest
fielder,
Arkansas, Diego Hernandez.
Okay. What's going on?
Ryu. And they
What the
get
crap? Why was my game glitching out like that? Did any of you notice that?
runner at first.
Batting eighth,
Here's
the
the shortstop at the
Brett.
plate.
That was freaking weird. I don't know.
Every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Wallops this one out towards right center. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here.
Yeah.
Runner around third.
My electronics are going haywire tonight.
So he stays hot at the plate and keeps the hitting streak alive with that knock. And at this point, I'm wondering what it's going to take for the streak to end. He keeps missing gloves when he puts it in play, so maybe it'll come down to a major league pitcher down on a rehab stint? I don't know. It's really something. Man at second here with 2 away. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline. And here's the 0-2. Now a flare into the outfield. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We've played 2 innings. Tulsa ahead in this game, 1-0. So 1 gone with the bases loaded here. Trevor Werner getting ready to hit.
Werner.
Two one now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second. Out! The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Tried to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but a nice job by the defense. They turned that one, and they get out of the jam. Two outs, runner on first base. Now it's the shortstop, Brett Ryu. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Swing and a drive.
It's going.
Hits the fence.
Yep.
Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Digging in for the Drillers, Bubba Aline.
Aline.
That merry-go-round go.
Kicks and delivers. On the ground, Wilson. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. Moving on to the 5th. The Drillers lead it 2-0. Runner at first with 1 gone. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Brett Ryu. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. Safe. All tied up at 3. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. So with a runner at second and 1 away, now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, right side. Wilson. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Noah.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Noah Miller.
I swear my phone is going haywire right now.
Here comes the 0-1.
I don't know what the heck is... I don't know what the crap is going
in
on.
the dirt.
Why you go... Frick.
And out.
That was embarrassing.
So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no 1 left. We're through 6 full innings, all tied up at 3. 2 outs, runner on first base. Brett Ryu, the next to hit. And he's 3 for 3 with 3 doubles. Wallops this one out towards right center. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And the lead is up to 5. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing.
You know for a fact that the stream is going to be a little off.
Is going to be on the rise. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bubba Aline. Man at second with 2 down. On the ground to third, Tolbert. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. But 9 batters in the inning, 5 come around to score. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Tulsa with the lead, 8-3.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success.
We broke the tie.
Great effort at the plate.
Okay, guys. This is where we left off right before the stream. Right before the stream went to crap. I mean, like, something, like, for once, something just work. One more game against Northwest Arkansas.
Ryu comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Diego Hernandez.
Diego Hernandez. First pitch, 1 o'clock.
First pitch at 1 in the afternoon.
Out to short, Ryu. Whips it to first, and 1 gone as they make the play.
Batting second, the second baseman, Peyton Wilson.
1 out and runners at first and second. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Brett Ryu. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. It's a one-hopper off the wall.
Keeps on going and going.
The second run scores. It's 2-0. So the streak rolls to yet another game as he collects a hit here. Truly remarkable territory we're in, and he's at a point where he can start keeping the names of Joe DiMaggio and Joe Wilhoit in the back of his mind. I'm not saying he's going to get up past 60 and challenge them, but who knows?
Number 8.
1 out and a runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Mike Sirota.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt, but blown.
Where are you going? Stop! Stop!
And now they've got him.
Will you freaking oh my god, stop doing that!
Bottom half of the fifth,
Leading
and the
off,
Drillers
Tulsa,
batting.
a shortstop, Brett Ryu.
Great deal for the fans
Oh
here
my-
in Tulsa. The famous Denmark Doodle fries are half off at the concession stand through the end of the inning. This one swung on.
Denmark
Very well.
Doodle fries.
Way back there. Gone.
I mean, that sounds good. I mean, that's good, but that's a weird name for some fries.
And that's how they
Denmark's Doodle fries?
3-2.
Okay, now I'm laughing a little bit because of the way it sounds. But that would be really interesting if we actually had those in real life. I would have them. Maybe if they were to sell them at either Freddy's or Jack in the Box or something.
Has to locate better than that. 1 out and 2 on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brett Ryu. He's already gone yard in this game. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It's off the wall. One run comes in. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. It's 5-2. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. We head back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Mike Sirota.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your
Oh,
turn.
crap.
This one's in the
Oh,
dirt.
my... Stop doing that!
And they put the tag on him for the out. Milo Rushford digs in
the
now.
right fielder, Milo Rushford.
Thank God. For once, with his stupid freaking left analytics, they just stop screwing me over. Dang.
Tying run waits at the plate. On the ground to the right side. That's a base hit. Run
Oh,
scores.
jeez.
The tying run is aboard. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. This next at bat is going to be
Now
critical.
batting, the shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Brett Ryu. Already a homer for him in this one.
Well, not much. Manuel. My, white refurbished controller is screwing me over again.
Oh, what a catch
What?
he just made. Sensational play for the third out.
Tell me he did not just do that. Spencer Nibbins.
The dugout. Time to go hit.
He dove in and caught that sucker. What the crap? What the crap is going on?
Opposing pitchers
But thankfully we won. We've won the final game of the 6-game series against the Naturals finally. But I swear this freaking white refurbished stick with the analog, refurbished controller with the white and oh my god, I can't speak. I can't speak right now. I am so stressed out and really infuriated. I can't even get my words right. I just can't with this crap right now. I guess what I should do is probably turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. Oh my god. I mean, just why? Why? Why, oh god, freaking why does everything so good get so freaking bad? This is freaking insane. Oh god. Alright. Before I continue, let me just look at the standings right now. Yeah. So far, we're still topping the division. Springfield is second place. So I guess that's who we're going to be facing. They have quite the streak going on, the record. What are the perks? You know what? Before I even start, I'm gonna go get some sparkling water. I'll be back in a second. Oh, God. Have some sparkling water. Unfinished sparkling water. Alright, let's just end this. Let's just finish this stream off with the 6-game series against Springfield and just be done. Just be done. Because I am legitimately about to lose my crap. Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, they just wanted to talk about how great my performance is. They're happy with Brett's performance so far this season. It's incredible. Batting average .746 this month. He's been hitting the ball like Ted Williams. I know we get that every single time we do that. We get that same remark every single game. "14 home runs. That is incredible. That is outright incredible." Let's get it.
Ryu getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Springfield Cardinals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Brett Ryu. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Ryu was able to pile up 5 RBIs in his last game. 5 stakes in a game is always really impressive. After that last game, I'm sure he was riding pretty high. Gotta be a great feeling. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That one's carrying, and that one is out of here.
It's out of here.
A 2-run shot. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's his 40th. Wow.
He's gone deep in back-to-back
Amazing.
games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. And with that, he reaches the 40 home run mark. Safe to say he's solidified his status as a power hitter here in Double-A. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that.
Oh, man.
Ground ball to short. Picks it up.
Jump throw.
Jump throw to first.
Ah,
Not in time.
crap.
Everyone's safe. Great effort on the jump throw, but not able to get the batter hustling down the line to first base.
That was a really great jump throw though, but sadly it wasn't quick enough.
Base is empty with two out. Digging in for the Drillers, Brett Ryu.
I mean, the late great John Lutz. The late great John Lutz masters that throw really well.
It's off the wall.
He's a legend for that.
For second, in at second with a two-out double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another.
For you don't know what I'm talking about, John Lutz was a really promising MLB decorative player.
The second baseman, Jainer Fernandez.
He went from wanting to play for the Pittsburgh Pirates to the
At the belt, kicks
Miami
and
Marlins to the Atlanta Braves.
That ends the inning.
And whenever he's on either shortstop or third base,
the Drillers out in front, 6-0.
he can master the jump throw. He's a full blown master at the jump throw, or full blown jump throwing master. That's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Mark Reed. Welcome in.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, safe.
Yeah.
On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. One out and two on. And now the shortstop, Brett Ryu. He's already gone yard in this game.
Yeah, you got that one. That point.
Base hit, coming to the plate. Scores easily.
Yeah, stay where you
It's
are.
an RBI single. It's 7-2. Nice job to drive in the run. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut.
Okay.
Here's the second baseman, Jainer Fernandez.
Second baseman,
First and third, one away.
Fernandez.
This one in the air to right. Moquete. Makes the
Yeah,
call
stay where you
and the
are.
grab. Runner tags for home. Throw off line. Runner scores.
Made it.
It's
It was a
8-2.
sacrifice fly.
And here's the
Now
catcher, Nelson
batting, number
Quiroz.
38.
Now the payoff pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
And of course,
Now batting, the left
Head
fielder.
back to the top of the lineup. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bubba Aline. One ball, one strike. This one chopped on the ground. Picks it up. They limit the damage here.
hang on.
2 runs in the inning, 2 hits.
My
no
the
errors.
battery on
2
my
are left
tablet
on
is
base.
dying.
5 innings down. The Drillers lead it 8-2. So with a runner at
Now
second
batting,
and one away,
shortstop,
now it's the
Brett
shortstop,
Ryu.
Brett Ryu. Already a homer for him in this one.
Wow, 11-2. Oh, incredible.
Now a
Ah,
laser
crap.
to second, but caught
Of
pretty out.
course.
Throw behind
Of course.
the runner and doubled off. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. No one left. We're through 6 full innings. Tulsa with the lead, 11-2. With his 40th homer of the season in this game, still racking up the long balls. The crowd knows when he comes to the plate, there's a decent chance he'll launch one out of here. You can bet that evaluators are drooling over his power ability.
Okay, I am currently listening to Princess Bambi, the Twitch streamer, but I'm trying not to laugh at her fake crying. I'm trying my best not to laugh, but this is just so overly dramatic.
Brett Ryu riding an incredible 40-game hitting streak.
That is not Brett Ryu. What are you talking about?
Watch moment. Can he keep it going? It's the Springfield Cardinals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brett Ryu. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. This one's hammered to left center, well struck.
That's quite the pitching stance he's doing there.
Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. Two down and a runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Jesus Galiz. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's in the dirt. And the 1-1. Swing lifted
that's
to
good.
left field.
That's pretty good.
Makes the play. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Two outs, runners at first and second. And now, Braden Jobert. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety.
Who is that?
The 0-1 offering. Grounder to third. They get the force. That stops the bleeding.
Well, then.
Inning over. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of the third. Springfield with the lead, 4-2. First and second, one away. Ryu digs in now.
They're coming back on us.
Some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. This one is labeled.
That's
And a
a
base hit, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. 1 run comes in. Here's the relay to the plate. Tag safe. Tie ball game, 4-4. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. One out and a
Now
runner at
batting,
second.
the catcher,
Jesus Galiz now at the plate.
Alright.
Swing, soft line drive. Oh, gloves it.
I can put my
I'm sure he's
finally put
disappointed
my
after he
stream
didn't
back
get the
on
hit
my
on that
Revelry
lineout.
because
That's great
I
contact.
had
The next time
to
he hits it like that, I
because
bet it
I
works
was
out
also
better.
playing football battle
We head back to the top of the order. Here's the third
while
baseman, Taylor Young.
streaming as well.
And ball four.
Is that who that was? Taylor Young?
Now batting, number 8.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Mike
Right here,
Sirota.
let's go, kid.
We're here
I
at the
think he
bottom of the
I think
fourth. 2 runs in to
I think a
score in the
walk
inning.
was drawn. Oh man.
And that'll load the bases.
And another walk.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter,
The left
making him
fielder,
come into the
number
strike
9,
zone.
Eddie.
Digging in for the Drillers, Eddie Rosario. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle.
What?
Even if you're a
Eddie
little late,
Rosario?
you can send an opposite field line.
Is that who that was? But I'm not playing as Eddie Rosario or Taylor Young. What the crap?
This pitch popped up.
What is he talking about?
Squeezes it as they escape the bases-loaded jam. They get 2 and draw even again. Moving on to the 5th, and we are tied at 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brett Ryu.
Now batting,
This could
the
be a
shortstop,
major
Brett
moment in this game. A
Ryu.
notable run producer with a chance to do some damage.
Oh crap, that was way inside.
That ends the inning.
That was disastrous.
2 runners left stranded. Still down by a run. 5-4 our score. On to the top half
Leading
of
off
inning
for
number 6.
Springfield,
Now it's
the
the
right
right
fielder.
fielder.
That's Eddie
Liam
Rosario.
Boquete.
I am not playing as Eddie Rosario. I'm playing as Brett Ryu. What the crap is going on?
Out to short. Ryu. Not in time.
Dang
And he'll
it.
knock to start the inning.
Dang
That's a
it.
great example of hustling and not taking the play for granted. Way to use the speed.
Is that why
and
they're
earn the
second
infield
place
single.
in the standings?
One out and runners
Now
at first
batting,
and second.
shortstop,
Brett
Brett
Ryu
Ryu.
will hit
Or-
next. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Oh,
Crushes
yes.
this one to left and forget
Get out of here.
That is a
Get the
no-doubt
heck
home
out.
run. A
Now we're
shot
cutting
to
close
left,
into the deficit
a
now.
three-run home run. And they slice into that lead. It's 9-7. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. We go to the
Leading
8th.
off
Stepping
for
to the plate now for
the center
Springfield,
fielder.
Chris
That-
Rotondo.
I
Rotondo.
am not playing as Eddie Rosario. I'm playing as Brett Ryu. Why do you keep showing Eddie Rosario? Like he's the true factor on this team. Oh my
Shoots
god.
this one up the left
Why?
field line. Fair ball.
Whenever we're at the bottom of the
Go
8th
ahead
and
move
we
into
are like
scoring position,
freaking
stopping at
tied,
second on the play.
and we're like freaking tied,
Great job by the leadoff hitter.
Why do they
there.
always
need
gotta put us in
runners
that position?
and scoring
Chris
opportunities.
Rotondo.
That's exactly what he gave them with that.
What the
help.
crap?
Plenty of options now.
What the ever-living crap is going on? This is outrageous.
Now batting, the shortstop,
He's already
Brett
homered in this ball.
Ryu.
And Brett
Definitely
has
wants
some.
to avoid hitting an
And
easy
Brett has
bouncer
something
here.
to say
A
about
grounder
it.
in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
One better. Here we go. Come on, ball. Get on up.
And it gets
Oh!
headed for the plate.
How did that feel?
Runner scores.
How
and they
does
have
that
the lead.
feel?
That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one.
He tried to
Games like this
he
can
tried to
really
get it,
boost the
but
perception
instead
of a
he
prospect,
stumbled.
and we'll see what
Yeah,
it does
play
for
it
his
again.
profile.
Well, okay, then don't.
Lots of lead
Now
changes, a
batting,
back
the catcher,
and forth
Jesus.
battle in the late stages of this game.
Hey, know what better right now?
Just don't throw it into the
Here's
dirt.
the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, crap. He threw it into the dirt.
In the dirt, but blocked. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Applies the
he was
tag,
ready
and
for
they get
that.
two. Double play. Out number.
He was ready for that. But we did it.
Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one.
We came
Every
back.
bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver.
Why are you so focused on Eddie Rosario? All he had was a hit and a single and an RBI. Brett had way more than that. Why are you so fixated on him? Why are you so fixated on Eddie Rosario? That doesn't make any sense. What has he ever done? I mean, he's Brett's teammate, but what has he ever done? Has he ever done anything? Just a single and an RBI.
Brett Ryu comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game.
That's...
Shades of
Oh
Tony
my
Gwynn.
God.
That's the kind of
I can't
contact
keep
any
telling
team
you
would
this
take in
crap.
their lineup. It's the Springfield Cardinals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. As we go to the last of the third, stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Brett Ryu. As hot a
And
hitter as they come, riding that incredible hitting
it's
streak.
third inning, and already we're down 6-0. What is going on?
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Yeager.
Runner at first. Next to him, Janer Fernandez. Ratchet
Oh.
stands at 6 foot even, 240 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. It's a pop-up. Mendoza. There's one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jesus Galiz.
One gone and a runner on at first. Here's the catcher, Jesus Galiz. Now a flare off the bat. Great effort, but it falls. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now.
It's great that I didn't do anything, or it's great that he didn't do
Coming up to the
anything,
pitch for Tulsa, Taylor
or I didn't do anything.
Taylor Young.
1-2 pitch. Soft contact in the air. One at second. He's out. On to first. Double play, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. End of 3. Springfield ahead in this game, 6-0. One out and the base is empty. Ryu, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rips that to right. Gets over his head. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Man at second, one away.
Number 3,
Jader Fernandez getting ready to hit.
Fernandez.
3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the catcher.
Okay.
Jumpy.
Digging in for the Drillers, Jesus Galiz. Here's the 3-0. That just missed. Walked the batter
That's
on
another
4
one.
pitches. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter.
Now batting.
Batting
third
order
baseman,
turns over.
Taylor.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Taylor Young. And he delivers. Swing, soft line drive. There's 1. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. Tried to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but a nice job by the defense. They turned that one, and they get out of the jam.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving.
1 out, runner at second
Now
base.
batting, the
Brett
shortstop,
Ryu,
Brett
the next to hit.
Ryu.
Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety.
Hey, nice rip, nice.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner at second,
The
1
batter,
away.
number 3,
Stepping to the plate for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
Jader Fernandez.
Fernandez.
0-2 now.
1 ball.
Rolls away a little bit, and the runner will hold.
I didn't know. I didn't know what to do there. I don't know.
1-2 offering. Ooh,
Oh,
can't get out of the way of the
crap.
fastball. That's gonna sting.
Oof.
And now it's runners at first and second.
Oh
So digging
crap!
in,
Now batting,
Jesus
catcher.
Galiz.
He just got nailed. Hold on, let me replay that. Where did he hit him though? Oh shoot! He got hit in the elbow. Oof. Yeah, that's gotta
Easy
hurt.
bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Oh yeah,
0-2,
that's
here's
gotta
the
hurt.
pitch. Soft contact in the air.
Oh, go!
And a base hit right there.
Go!
And they stop the runner at third, so
Oh my
bases
gosh.
loaded with 1 away.
Oh my
This is
god!
a relentless lineup, top to bottom. They were down pretty far in this one, but he and his teammates just keep fighting back. Taylor Young now at the plate.
A lot of mishaps have been happening. I'm sorry, I gotta replay that again. Oh yeah, he didn't even come close to catching it.
The Cardinals up by 2. here in the bottom of the 6th. Tapped in front of the plate. 2 down as the runner comes in.
They're getting close. Getting real close.
Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop.
Okay, now we're tied.
Ryu. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single.
Dang it!
But caught it
Oh my
second.
God.
One hit in the inning, a solo home run. 8th inning coming up next. We're all even in this one, 6-6. Ready to get the 8th inning going, and now the right fielder.
I don't know.
Nathan.
I don't know what planet you're on for you to think that I am playing as Eddie Rosario. That's just freaking dumb. You people are just out of your mind. Oh, crap, not this position
And that's a
again.
foul ball.
This happens every time we're at the... Pick it up!
Go ahead and run into scoring position, stopping at second on the play. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners.
Okay,
in scoring
why do we keep
opportunities.
ending up being in this
That's exactly
position
what he gave
for?
them with that knock.
This is
Plenty
stupid.
of options now.
Every time we're at the top of the 8th inning, we're put in this position. That's just dumb.
Ryu
But it doesn't matter now.
excelled in this game,
We
helping
claimed the
lead them
3rd
to the
game.
win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
Well, at least he's redeeming himself. A home run, an RBI. I guess that was him who did the homer. What do you see in Eddie Rosario what they don't see in Brett Ryu? Well, what is up with that crap?
So up next,
Batting eighth,
Nathan
the right
Church.
fielder, Nathan Church.
Nathan Church? I think this team is burying Brett Ryu right now. This team is legitimately burying Brett Ryu. Because all they're ever fixated on is Eddie Rosario and not him. It's always about Eddie Rosario.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jeremy.
1 out and the bases are empty.
Batting seventh,
Now up,
the
Brett
shortstop,
Ryu.
Brett
3 hits
Ryu.
last night, a big factor in getting that win. Well struck, right field.
Get out, Paul. Get out.
It bangs off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Smoked that ball to right field, and that comes back to the swing he put on it. Clean all the way through, good mechanics. I'm sure he wishes it would have gone over the wall for a dinger, but extra bases are a nice consolation prize. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Coming up to the dish
Batting
for
eighth,
Tulsa,
the
Jaeger
second baseman,
Fernandez.
Jaeger.
Runner at second here and 1 away.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. He came to the plate with a chance to put him ahead,
Batting ninth,
but he went
the
down
catcher,
looking.
Jesus Gully.
Now at the plate, Jesus Galiz. Ground ball left side. Jump throw. On the money.
What?
Nice play. Amazing athleticism there.
Jeremy Rivas
Split the legs, fires across the
mastered
diamond,
the jump
and
throw.
that'll earn you a lot of high fives in the dugout.
How come Jeremy Rivas does the jump throw better and Brett Ryu couldn't?
Bases empty, one
Now
away.
batting,
Digging
the
in for the
shortstop,
Drillers, Brett Ryu. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one hops off the wall, might be trouble. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. And he's clearly
I mean, it's been 4 innings and we're scoreless.
hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
I mean, it's not the first time when we had situations like this.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Jainer Fernandez.
The batter, number 3.
One out with a runner
second
at
baseman,
second.
Jainer Fernandez.
Oh, wow.
Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Terrific effort at third base.
He tried to dive and get it, but he couldn't. But yet he still got the out on him.
Execute that well, they probably don't get the out.
Oh, and he has a powerful arm too. Dude, that's crazy.
Down and a
Now
runner
batting,
at second
catcher,
base.
Jesus.
And now it's going to be Jesus Galiz. Runner at second, 2 down. Two balls, no strikes, the count. This is what you want out of your 9-hole hitter. He's worked himself into a favorable count, and now he'll probably get a good pitch to drive in that run with 2 outs. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And another walk. He needs to find his control fast.
Now batting, the third baseman, Taylor.
Now the third baseman, Taylor Young.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Right side, Mendoza. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. We've played 4 full, no score. Two outs and runners
Now
at first
batting,
and second.
shortstop,
Now it's the
Brett
shortstop, Brett
Ryu.
Ryu. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the
But it's
catch.
caught anyway.
Limit the damage here.
Oh, but for once we finally got a run on the board.
And now at the plate,
Now
Brett
batting,
Ryu.
shortstop, Brett
One on with
Ryu.
nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
Keep it going over there. Your turn, your turn.
Left field getting pretty deep. Hits
That was
the fence.
successful.
Coming to the plate. Comes across to score.
Oh yeah.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Jainer
Now
Fernandez
batting,
digs in now.
second baseman, Jainer Fernandez.
3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Nice walk.
Now batting, catcher, Jesus.
And here's the catcher,
Good
Jesus
pitch.
Galiz.
Oh,
2-2 now.
oh, sweet heavens. Yeah, just stay where you are.
But blocked. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Fly ball left field.
Yeah, just stay where you are.
So digging in, Taylor Young.
Your turn, drive him in. Keep it going.
Now batting, third baseman, Taylor Young.
Slow roller to third. Off balance speed, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're headed to the 8th. Tulsa ahead in this game, 5-2. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in.
Top of the 8th. And we're ahead by 3. I swear, if he makes a hard liner to left field.
The 0-2 pitch.
Okay.
Okay,
good.
Fernandez.
Ooh, nice.
Second in time.
Nice.
Play,
real nice.
1 hit in the inning, but no one left.
Oh my goodness.
To the bottom of the 8th.
I guess that happens when we're at the top of the 8th and we're tied, and that's all. And all you're still. This game is still fixated on Eddie Rosario. I am outraged. This is unamusing. Yeah, I think we're good.
Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure.
What has Eddie Rosario done this time? May you please enlighten me? Okay, 2 hits, 2 singles, an RBI, and 2 runs. Okay, he's improving. I'll give him that. I'll give him some credit. Eddie Rosario is improving. There, that's your credit. My goodness. Why do you care about him? I mean, Brett Ryu's doing all the work, and all you ever care about is Eddie Rosario? You are legitimately burying Brett Ryu. Stop burying him!
Coming up to the dish for Springfield, R.J. Yeager.
The first base.
That was a 4th game anyway.
Yeager.
And here we are in game 5.
Grounder to short. Ryu. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Zach Levinson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brett Ryu. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
Come on, ball, get on up.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second.
Yeah.
Here's the throw.
Oh.
And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Bubba Ali. Struggling to knock in runs in recent events.
Bruce are
Hitting
crashing
beneath the
out.
Mendoza line with teammates in scoring position this month. Runner on the go, in the dirt. And
Awesome.
safe. That is a stolen base.
Well, that was cool. That was easy enough. The ball was in the dirt, and gave him the opportunity to steal base. Awesome. Very awesome.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Swings, soft line drive. Makes the catch, 1 down. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that lineup, but that's great.
I know how you
contact.
feel.
The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the center fielder, Mike Sirota. Another full count pitch. Soft contact in the air, pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 38.
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Here's the catcher, Nelson Quiroz. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Swing and a ball popped up. Menlinger. That is the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Heading on now to the top of the third. No score. Two outs, runner on first base. Next up for the Cardinals, number 8.
Trey Page. I think that's right.
On the ground to the left. Ryu.
Just out him at second and get the force.
There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs.
Oh,
2 hits. No
man.
errors. And 1 left. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Drillers lead it 1-0. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping fins driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today.
Oh my God.
Tulsa, bottom of the 4th.
Hack and slash landscaping.
Wallops this one out.
Where have I heard that before?
That one hops against the fence. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a
I mean,
leadoff double. He's
my
already
stepfather
2 for 2
has
with a single
good
and
enough
double,
equipment
and
for
moseying right
that
along to
crap.
set up a chance at the cycle.
My stepfather does not need hack and slash landscaping. I mean, come on.
Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline.
Golly.
No outs and a runner on second. Swings and flares it. It falls in. And here comes the runner. Throw to the plate.
Ooh.
Safe. It's 2-0.
Oh, there was the ball. The ball was right there. What happened?
Just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor when he's on first.
The ball slipped out of his glove and it was the
And the Drillers batting.
Oh.
The Drillers were founded in 1977, with their name being a tribute to the oil industry so associated with Tulsa. In fact, the city was a swing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt the history of the Drillers, but I'm sorry for that. But that was so freaking cool. I'm sorry that hit has interrupted the history of the Drillers. I apologize.
Every time he steps into the box.
But I did. It was founded in 1977. It was to pay tribute to the oiling industry in Tulsa.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline.
Oh man.
The 2-2.
Oh, sweet heavens.
Rolls away a little bit. Three and 2 now. Grounder left side. That's an out.
Now batting, number 8.
So with a runner at second and 1 away, now at the dish, Mike Sirota. The 0-1. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. 2 away.
Now batting,
Yeah, Brett
number
shall
38.
not risk it.
Man at second here with 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Nelson Quiros. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. The third baseman under it. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. And we're through 5 innings. Tulsa ahead in this game, 5-2. One out and 2
Now
on.
batting,
Stepping
the
to the plate for
shortstop,
Tulsa, Brett Ryu.
You got
A laser to left for a base hit. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And it's now a 6-run lead. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. 1 out
The
and 2
left
on.
fielder, number 32.
We'll hit next.
Away.
Here it comes. Line drive and it's
Wow. I feel so bad for you, Chris.
way to secure the ball and make the catch
Now
all
batting,
the way through
number
impact
8.
with the ground. That's a terrific defense.
You are not alone.
Digging in for the Drillers, Mike Sirota. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Will do it alone. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left on base. 7th inning up next. The Drillers out in front, 8-2.
Wind blowing, it's coming back around.
Nobody on and
Now
2
batting.
outs. And the batter will be the
Jeremy
shortstop, Jeremy Rivas.
Riva.
Yeah, Jeremy Rivas, who does the jump throw better than Brett.
Grounds it to short. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. This one is pretty well in hand at this point. Time to stretch. The Drillers lead it 8-2. Two away and a
Now
runner in
batting,
scoring position here.
shortstop,
Next to
Brett
bat for the
Ryu.
Drillers, Brett Ryu.
Yeah, you got it. Nice
Base
job.
hit into left field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home.
Oh, not
And
good.
he's out.
Dang.
He's down, and that ends the inning. It's not easy throwing out a base runner at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but a fantastic job to come up with it, fire it in.
Alright, that's game 5.
Ryu was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. Collected 5 hits, an impressive performance. He was a difference maker for them in this
Jeremy
one.
Reed,
Nice
I mean not
effort to
Jeremy
contribute
Rivas,
to the win.
Eddie Rosario, what has he done this time? Wow. No plate appearance. After I gave him credit for improving, and now he has no plate appearance. And what did it say? Not in free agent for 2025. I didn't read what it said, but are you freaking kidding me? No plate appearance. This one more game. One final game against Springfield, and if we win this one last game, then we would have swept the entire series. And all you people ever care about is Eddie Rosario.
Brett Ryu.
So yeah, you're still caring about Eddie Rosario. That's not Brett Ryu.
Eyes on this standout prospect today.
You keep on burying him, even in the 6th and final game,
Taking on the Tulsa
the rubber
Drillers.
match of this
And we'll be back
series,
with our first
and you're
pitch
still
right after
fixated on Eddie Rosario,
Stepping in,
and you're not
Sergeant
fixated on
Shortstop
Brett Ryu.
Ryu. A 5-hit ball game yesterday. So So we'll see if that momentum
What
carries
the
over to
crap
this
is
one.
wrong with you?
Sharp liner to right.
Oh my
caught.
goodness.
And he was all over that heater. A grain
And
or two
already it's
lower on the
4-0.
ball,
What
and
the
it's still
crap?
flying, and he's got to jog around the
Now
bases.
batting, shortstop,
First and
Brett
second here with
Ryu.
nobody out. Ryu, 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on a line.
And that's another one.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And makes it up to third with one away. First and second,
Now
one away.
batting,
Ryu,
shortstop,
the next to
Brett
hit.
Ryu.
Swing and a drive. Hits the top of the
Oh
wall.
my god.
Runs in. Runner around third. Also in to score. Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Smoked it into the gap. Just not quite the right swing to put
It was
over
so
the wall.
close.
Good result anyway.
So close.
Man at second, one away. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Jesus
Now
Galiz.
batting, the catcher, Jesus Galiz.
0-1 now.
I got a ball, one strike.
This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. This pitch popped up. The third baseman settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do
Now
damage.
batting,
Tough
the
break.
second baseman, Yanker Fernandez.
2 down and a runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Janer Fernandez. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 left aboard. 5 innings down. The Cardinals out in front, 7-5. On to the bottom of
Leading
the
up
8th.
for the
Now,
Drillers,
Brett
the
Ryu.
shortstop, Brett Ryu.
10-5. Aw, crap.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. And he's clearly
Now
locked
batting,
in
the
after
catcher,
yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And here's the catcher, Jesus Galiz. 1-2 now. Skies it to right field. And there's 1 down. So up next,
The batter,
Janer
number
Fernandez.
There were hairs in
second
it.
baseman, Yanker
But there was still some leftover hair in my ears. Behind my ears.
Kicks and delivers.
Wow.
Struck out to left.
Wow, that
That's
was
got a
powerful.
chance.
But...
Bangs
Oh!
off the wall.
Oh!
Scores easily.
Oh
Picks
my
himself up an
god!
RBI. Great cut there, and he just missed driving that pitch out for a homer. Maybe just a grain or 2 lower, and he's rounding the bases. Now a pivotal at
I
bat
can't...
in this
It
ball
was
game.
on the very top of the wall, but it didn't go out.
Jeremy Rivas getting ready to hit.
Of course, and you're
Way to finish
still...
off the weekend. A couple of hits and a couple of runs driven in. That has to feel good. Sauer, 26 years old, and he was a second-round
Jeremy
pick back in
Rivas.
2017.
Jeremy Rivas, of course. I knew he would play a massive part in this, in us being behind by 4.
The 0-1. Out to short. Ryu tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Heart of the order to bat. 3-4-5. Springfield
Well,
with
so
the
much for
lead.
the sweep.
It's 10-6. So 2 on.
Wait a minute.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Brett Ryu.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe there's hope here.
This one is labeled.
Well, dang it!
Makes the catch and
Well, so much for the sweep.
this game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every
You
team
see,
needs hitters who give them the
we would
kind
have
of
had the
results he did
entire
here.
6-game sweep if you weren't so fixated on Eddie Rosario. All you ever care about is him. Okay, well, at least he's improving again. A double, a single, an RBI, and 2 runs. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll give him more credit again. Oh, that does it. But first, let me look at this. Jeremy Rivas. 2 hits, a home run, a double, and 5 RBIs. Dude. Darlin Marquette. 3 hits, a double, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. Chris Rotondo. 2 hits, a home run, and 3 RBIs, and a run. And Zach Levinson, just a hit and a run. What a wreck. I have had absolutely about enough for tonight. I am so done after all this chaos that ensued here. The freaking... In the next 2 weeks, 6 games at Wichita against the Wind Surge, and 6 more at Amarillo to take on the Sod Poodles. Alright, I'll open it. But he's not a catcher.